I've been doing this angazongwakhe abantu bekubefona bengibhora. Yo. Good morning, good afternoon, and also good evening, depending on whichever time of the day that you're going to see this video. I'd like to welcome you onto this channel, guys. I just came back from work, as you can see. I even look khathele, hey. Yeah, so this is a review for Young, Famous and African, and this is I hope this is season 2. I hope it's episode 7. I'm honestly hoping good vele 7, I understand. So yeah, but on this episode I don't want to lie to you. I'm vexed. I'm perplexed. But I'm angst. I'm angry. I'm furious. A lot happened, and yeah, man. And thank you very much for the support. My apologies for being inconsistent and stuff like that. Let's just get into this and start talking about this whole. Okay, I've written the things that stood out for me, so just so I do not forget. So yeah, Zakala the emotional. So on this episode, everyone went to Cape Town and Buzzkeep and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, later I don't know. I think it's because I'm happy or whatever. Because we're getting paid, I think. I don't know. But we are. Okay, no, it's not that. I want to talk. Let's talk about uSwenki. What happened was, Shuti, everyone met up at Sogu in the evening, and I think they were sitting around the fire. And then uSwenki also arrived with a gift bag. On the previous episode, that's when uSwenki found out about the egg issue with Lewis and Zari, and yeah, and he threw tantrums and all of that, and was dramatic as usual. At this point, I mean, I'm bored with Swenki. I don't want to lie to you. With his outfits, like like a machine. It's just my kittens are mentions. It's listen that guy. I don't like his fashion. I don't want to lie, and even his attitude. And I'd never be a friend. Yake. God is great. There are people who can be friends with him and also understand him. Wow, shout out to them. Another thing that also, as we're speaking about being friends with him, is now I see why and how their friendship with Annie has lasted so long. Because uSwenki, when he's with Annie, he's different. He's calm. He's more reserved and more respectful. However, with everyone else, he's just wild and jay, like Le Wildfire bekhuluma ngayo on this episode. So he came with a gift bag apparently for Louis, and he wainikeza Louis. Even though Nadia was like, you came with a gift for Louis and it's not a Gucci bag or anything, it's an Adidas bag instead. My apologies for that. Nadia saw it and she was like, something is wrong. And ukhiphe a t-shirt, and on this t-shirt it was printed as how many, 78 or whatever personalities, of which that's the line that he said on the previous episode. That's episode 6. And everyone was like, that's, you're throwing shade. You're not actually throwing shade. You actually threw a tree and stuff like that. I was like, oh no, this guy needs to do better. This guy really needs to do better. And I've never even gotten this thing from Louis Uguti. He has multiple personalities. I've never gotten that thing. Maybe I'm the one or Onjanjani, but I'm sure now you've never gotten that thing. What was he on about? What was he talking about? Etu Louis has 50,000 personalities. Honestly speaking, I never understood that part. That's a part that I understood. Nanokuthi azafike to a point ukuthi azazayibhale to even write it on a t-shirt or to print it on a t-shirt. It wasn't even funny. It had absolutely nothing to do with uLouis, honestly speaking, because if that t-shirt was to be held by someone and was to be asked, whose t-shirt do you think it is amongst the group? I bet we can bet on how much lenga afford ukuthi no one would be like, no, it's Louis. Because if you do something like that, I feel like it has to relate to whoever you're throwing shade at. Mina, and Louis Shem was said, Mina would have even taken off what I was wearing and had worn the t-shirt, or had worn the t-shirt throughout the entire trip, or every time until I don't know. It was going to get to me, that t-shirt thing. No. I was actually going to be like, wow, thank you very much. Oh, I appreciate this gift and stuff like that. You understand? So I don't see why Ulona was offended or why he was... You know, if Louis Uswenki actually wanted to throw shade, what he should have done, maybe he was supposed to maybe buy a makand. And it's this whole thing, Ekona Manje, that blew up and all of that. It's this egg thing with the Zari. He was supposed to buy a dozen, 6 dozen, 8 dozen, half a dozen. Hey now, half a dozen. I'm not 6. I think I tell Louis, here are your eggs. Or I think an enkuku, a pilai. I believe this egg machine is going to give you what you want. That would have been funny, I think. Because into futhi ehlangane no Louis ungabuza noma bani into yamaqanda ukuthi hayi uLouis leya ama personalities. No, Uswenki needs to come harder, Shem. I don't want to lie to you. Ibhorile nje lanto. Mina nje ngibhorile. Mina ngibhorile. And then they say uFantena can't think for herself. Ucabangelwa abantu. First it was that Bonang thing, and then manje sekuyilena and all of that. When it comes to that, I have no opinion with that. Understand? If yena decide ukuba sheep, uzobe sheep. Futhi mina ngifuna umuntu may decide ukuba something abe yileyo nto in peace without anyone bothering them or whatever, you understand? So mina I just felt it like that, you understand? So I don't want to lie to you. So it is what it is. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, so with that, yeah. And then into engibhorile, I don't want to lie to you, is this thing of uLouis. uLouis manje seyaphika ukuthi he did say ukuthi, because he said 2 things. He said he'd like uZari ahambe naye beyowenza this research, surrogacy and stuff like that. And futhi enye into ayisho ukuthi leyo nto it happened emva kwecamera, because into aphinda yisho uLouis, he also says this ukuthi uZari was interested in this surrogacy and stuff. Oh, it did happen. I don't know. I forgot. I didn't. It's ngiyimphutile mina. I didn't get that. Because what he said, what uLouis said, he said that he wants uZari to accompany him to do this research, or uZari to be his egg donor. He did say that. You understand? So now Mabelokhu bembuza, because now he sees good, everyone is fighting with him, or bamthethisa and whatever. Everyone is weirded out or whatever. Leo Gama, I don't know if Leo Gama food even exists or whatever. Use manje he's doubling down, like since no, he didn't request or want to have or ask for Zari's egg. He did. You understand? He was supposed to be man enough and stand by his truth and stand by what he had said. You understand? And I don't know if that's what Swenki meant about the 50,000 personalities. I don't know. Honestly, I do not know. Yeah. And then they got to they were talking about his This thing of him not seeing his family for about 7 years or more, because of the church, the religion, imithetho yasesontweni and stuff like that. And with what he did, he was actually bamkata out, and then he was not allowed to have communication with anyone and all of that. Honestly speaking, I felt sad for him. That is also another reason that made me even add him or follow him, on Instagram. I felt sorry for him. I don't want to lie to you. I was like, I can't even imagine losing my family like that, instead of them actually even passing away, because I felt like this was way more painful than them even passing away, because it's like they're here but they're not here. You understand? I honestly felt bad for him, and it's sad. You understand? I don't want to lie to you. Even his family, they are fucked up. I don't want to lie to you. Later, I'm sure they were brainwashed and what bleach and what. It's sad. You understand? It's sad for good your family. A religion can come between you and your family and stuff like that. Most especially, we're young, man. We make mistakes. I know some of the mistakes that we make, we have to live with them, but ezinye izinto, like with this, you understand? So, I don't want to lie to you. I do feel sorry for him, in that, as if I'm supposed to kusho kanjalo ngiyamzwela nje ngobuhlungu. I think it's the same thing, but yeah, it's sad, Shem. It's very sad. Guti, even that thing that Andile said, Guti, there's no one now when you accomplish something that can come and say, yo, we are proud of you, yo, keep pushing, you're hanging there. Don't I don't want to lie to you. Even with me, I used to get that from my mom and stuff like that. Now I don't. So I know I can relate to him or with him when it comes to also that. You understand? Kubuhlungu. I don't want to lie to you. Kubuhlungu. It's painful. It's painful. Understand? So yeah. And then Andile, after that conversation that he had with Louis, he then, I think he had an epiphany or what, decided, no, you know what, let me go and talk to Usiba. I don't know, I'm actually conflicted when it comes to both Rosette and Usiba, because at the same time I also feel like they are also doing this to themselves, because you can clearly see, if I can see this or anyone else can see this, I'm sure Andile is also aware of this. He knows Usiba and Rosette will always be there waiting. Mina ngengikwazi. Thank God for I'm not the one who's involved in all of this. Uyabone, when someone knows ukuthi they can toy with you, hurt you or use you, and then carry on with their lives and come back into your life, and bayazi vele ukuthi you are going to be there waiting for them and stuff like that. I can't do that. I don't want to lie to you. Ibhlungu nje leyo nto. Ibhlungu angifuqa momanga. It's just for me, I'd never put myself through that. And I think it also goes or boils down to also self-love. If you love yourself enough, with my opinion, you will not hurt yourself like this, because you can see with them, they love him. But with him, he doesn't know what he wants, because he even said it. He doesn't know he wants to be with them because he is afraid of being alone, or if it's because he wants to be with them. But at the same time, you can see he's not ready. Even Usiba said it, ukuthi, I don't want half of you, I want all of you. No one wants that. Even Naya Rafundlog, he will not even agree to that. You understand? But because we as a good, that's why he does as he pleases, Shem. Understand? That's why he does as he pleases. So that situation, Shem, I don't know. I do not know. Then also I was bored. Also bored me. Uthi Louis uyona drama, but mawuthi uhlala phansi uyabheka uba umuntu one la. And uKhanye lied about this egg thing no longer. Okay, uKhanye, what she did, she only spoke the second part. Leoguti, because Louis said this two things. Surrogacy, what research or the donor, Zari to be the donor. And Kanye only mentioned the donor thing. However, as much as she told half of the truth of what Louis actually said, she did not lie. She did not lie. The person who's lying now is Louis. Or unless you get une amnesia boy or ne lentuzana enjani. And so kuzohamba ithi abanye bane drama lapho umuntu one drama la. You understand? And uthi uLorna must speak up for himself and stuff like that. Yazi gokunye sometimes umuntu oyifool for me you must just let a person be a fool alone. Because sometimes a pig, if you wrestle with pigs, you'll end up now muddy or also looking like a pig. Mina, honestly speaking, I felt like with this storyline, I think he was supposed to do that, if not on the first episode that he had arrived, the second episode. You understand? The second time he met up with everyone, just so Kuzoba. I think I would have felt, I don't know. You understand? How would I have felt? But this thing, he must speak up for himself and stuff. Why are you constantly bullying everyone? Uswenke is actually a bully. Why are you constantly bullying everyone? When ufuna kuziwe ngawe nje? You understand? Like everything, as if everything revolves around you. That's why even on the previous episode, I was like, no, I do not agree with uKhanye Maizoti. No, Louis must understand Uswenke is like this. No. Uswenke must also understand everyone else. He must also understand that Louis is like this. Because I'm sure he has seen how Louis normally reacts when there's conflict. You understand? So for Uswenke to be like this, I don't know. I do not know. And then we went on. There was this other scene where bekhona uKhali no Nicki DJ. Ayikho relationship ingenza ngibe ne-anxiety. Ingenza ngibe ne-networking. Yabona uSomizi. Le relationship le, yo, ayikho relationship enje guys. God. Le relationship yang stress. Ngathi ngibuka i-horror movie. Le kwenza ube ne-suspense. When Naked and his girlfriend come on TV, I don't want to lie to you, or I see them on my phone talking, I don't want to lie to you, I'm always at the edge of my seat or bed or whatever. Because uyazi ukuthi one of them will say something that will embarrass the other one or both of them at the end of the day. Ukali doesn't believe uLorna ukuthi is romantic. She doesn't believe what was happening ukuthi vele it was really happening. You understand? And mina, I'm like, Kanina, when you met up on the first date, what did you all talk about? Yazi, someone once said it's very important good when you meet up with someone, niyakhuluma, you communicate, kuti, you ask each other questions. How do you want to be loved? How do you want this? How do you want this? Because this thing of having to go into a relationship blinded by love, at the end of the day, you end up being in love with someone who does not even give a rat's ass about the things that make you happy. Kaylee. Yeah, it's Kaylee. Actually, most women, they love being in a relationship with someone who's romantic. Now, if you're with someone who does not, another guy at work once told me, Guti, when the day you decide to get married, make sure that you marry someone who loves, if not the same, but similar things, the things that are similar to what you like hobbies, fishing, and all those things. For example, being romantic and all those things. That's why even a good relationship, as I was saying, ask each other, what do you like? This guy told me, you must make sure you marry someone who likes some, if not has the same hobbies as you. Because now, at the end of the day, you marry someone who does not like anything that you like, you end up having to sacrifice your happiness for that person in order to sustain the relationship, in order to make that person happy. And at the end of the day, you dying inside. Bit by bit, you are dying. You might not see it, but you will be dying because you will not be happy. The person will be happy, it's them. And they will be happy. Because when you be put and meet halfway, you are actually doing all the work. That person is just being themselves. And you also can't blame that person, because another thing, people will treat you the way that you allow them to treat you. So to Ukeli, all of this is just a dream. I don't want to lie to you. And Naked feels like Shooty, because this is what he implied. He does feel like he's being forced to be romantic. Kanti, don't you want to be romantic? Don't you want to make your person happy? Don't you want to see them happy? You feel forced. The only time you feel forced is when you don't want to do something. Excuse me, that's it. In a relationship, so even with the constant arguing, these people are arguing, they're arguing. I don't educate, yes, allegedly he's been married 50,000 times. And he says, Ushilo Nawati doesn't want to get married to get divorced. Like, understand a lot, but there was a call a lot where Kanyembao asked him, Guti, is this the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with? He kept quiet. Kanyembao was like, hello. And then he was like, wait, I'm thinking. I'm also like, you are still thinking. But you, at the same time, you also want to make Kaylee, or you want her to be assured, Guti, you want something serious with her. Do you know what you want? Now I'm starting to wonder, Guti, is Lewis and Andy the only people who don't know what they want? Or are you also now in that group? I was also shocked. Nokanye was shocked. Could after all this time you've been with her, you don't know if you want to be with her or not. And Umuntu, when you stay with that person, with what I've seen, I've only done this once, so I don't know. I'm also speaking Namuga experience. I should know Naked is also speaking from his experience. Oh well. But one thing I know, I would never put myself in a situation like this or advise anyone to be in a situation like this. Umuntu, when you stay with a person, you get to know that person quick and fast, and you get to even discover quick and fast, do you want to be with that person or not? No, with him, he doesn't know. He's thinking, still thinking. Then why are you being with Mina? I feel like he's stringing her along. You understand? I feel like I'm stringing her along. Yo. I feel like that. Like ulona unama games and nale do ukuthi it need trailer proposal. I was shocked that Kanyembao came with this. What is a trailer proposal? Yasmina, he was going to come with this trailer proposal. I was going to come with a breakup proposal, with a breakup trailer. It's either you want me or you don't. Same thing that Siba said, Guti. It's either you're in or you're out. No in-betweens, no grey areas or whatever, no. Ebezot mayeti trailer proposal, get me a breakup trailer. One thing I'm asking myself, because I know, okay, what I've seen with white people, they like getting married quick. Gee, you know, with us, African people, I'm just asking myself, Guti, what are Kylie's parents, family, saying when they see all this? Because Kylie, I'm sure, was supposed to have been married long time ago. If she was with her kind. My dear, go back to your kind. Unless you are not in a rush to get married. You can stick with this one. This is what they do, our African brothers. This is what they do to our sisters. They'll string them alone and be thinking. If you ask them, do you want to be with this person? No, they are still thinking. And then boom, they'll come with a trailer proposal. Tada. Like a movie. So now, it's a movie. It's better for him to not do it at all than to be doing these trailer things. Yo, Ulona, there's even this other clip that I saw of them, Kylie and Naked on YouTube. I'm going to try and find it, and I'm going to put it in the description column, the link in the description column below. These people are toxic. They blame each other. It's you. No, because you did this. That's why I did this. Yay! They need to separate these ones. Unless it's nice to be here. Kumnandi bala. Bese abantu bala in South Africa bazoke befona bethi ask a man. Angeke ungizwe ngifuna lapho mina. Ngiyofuna i-advice kabone J go Naked. Mhlawumbe ngoku DJ ngiyafuna. Kuye kwezama relationship. Umuntu toxic, hey, uzofundani? Uzotholani? What are you going to get? Hey, Nell, I'm proud of you. Kylie, if you're not in a rush to get married, stick with him. If you're not in a rush to be in something that is stable, that you know now what this is, and to be happy, because clearly Nina Nico happy. You're just sticking together because you'll know good the dating pool now is small and shallow and sad and nothing. We've taken all the brothers Tinamake with you understand? Utando, guys, love. And we are born good to this relationship. Ngati Kaylee is the one who's always having to compromise. Oh, mnangeke. When kaluma something a painful. Nah. Never. Oh, mnangeke wazike. Because let's it say. This episode, I had to help a friend of mine. She was moving out and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm done now. Yeah, let's just wrap up this video. And yeah, we were talking about the relationship over Naked, Kyle. These people, they just need, I don't know what do they need, but they not, and Kylie, I feel sorry for her, because what she wants, I don't think she'll ever get that. And if she does get that, she'll get that after blood, sweat, and tears from this man. So it is what it is. So then, moving right along, Uswegi, guys, they ended up talking about, Louis ended up opening up to everyone and all of that. The only thing I can say to Uswegi must just stop thinking that everything is about him, and you understand, and respect people, respect abantu. You understand? The thing is, my diehard. No, you must just respect abanye abantu as Piggy. They are your friends, your diehards, your whatever, but respect people. And he also needs to apologize to Louis, because the treatment that he has been receiving. Namaqanda uqala uLouis bengafuna amaqanda swing. Bengafuna uswing. You understand? So Louis, honestly speaking, deserves an apology from Swanky. Jay, it's true, really, we can't judge. We mustn't judge other people for whatever. But in Jay, let people live their lives and stuff like that. Louis and I also do feel like not only he doesn't know what he wants, also this thing of trying too hard to fit in and stuff like that. Hey guys, ekugcina ngqina uba hates kanje, umbonile uhates kanjani. Lokuqala phela le season into nje uLouis uyahate kanje. You understand? So yeah. And then to wrap up this video, Naked DJ ended up going on his knee and he's going to make that trial proposal. It's sad because the Tege, no, can you make Kanye? No, most that thing sounds like marriage. Yeah, you know what? You relationship le ingenza ukuthi mangithandaza ngiqale ngithandazele yona before ngithandazela mina. Yeah. It will be, yeah, yo, like, comment and subscribe. Yay.